no, you can't hit this. I scraped up all my pennies, you did not put in on this. Roll up Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday, let's get blunted. Roll them Dutchess, swishes backwards, Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll up Friday, it's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese, they ask me where I'm from, I love it. Roll up Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday, let's get blunted. Roll them Dutchess, swishes backwards, Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll up Friday, it's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese, they ask me where I'm from, I love it.
I'm in the clouds and I'll be smoking on some optimals, I'm choking, rolling up some really good trees. I'm burning it down with my folks. When I inhale, it hits my throat, make me choke, all for more. The only time a nigga don't smoke is when I'm dead and motherfucking broke. But I got my posts and my lighters, I'm pulling all nighters. With little shorty around the way who keep that fire. Committed to Mary until I die. I'm in the sky looking down on you. You blowing that bad, we blowing that blue. While you coughing all soft like you had a cold. I'm out my chair like I had the flu. I roll up
Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday, let's get blunted. Roll them Dutchess, swishes backwards, Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll up Friday, it's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese, they ask me where I'm from, I love it. Roll up Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday, let's get blunted. Roll them Dutchess, swishes backwards, Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll up Friday, it's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese, they ask me where I'm from, I love it.
Hold on. What? Oh, fuck. What you done did?
Did I fuck up?
Yeah.
Am I back on it?
Can I get...
Welcome, Blunts Over Bullshit. We're going to stay lifted above all things, as always. Welcome to our new Monday night time where we all stay lifted. We're going to recap on last week's show on our nutrients and alkalining our body and making sure that we know what we put in. So last week we went over our colloidal silver, which is a great additive to cleanse and take out any toxins in your body, especially drinking water. We definitely know every morning we want to wake up and manifest great things. Positivity over everything. It's all about what we preach to ourselves and what we speak into existence. On top of that, staying lifted includes being aware. It's all about your awareness. And every day we should seek awareness in our health because health is wealth. And we can't make money if we're not physically able and mentally able to think and move throughout our day. And it comes to you and you don't even know certain parts of your body that you need until they break down. So it's really crazy. We know we've been dealing with sciatica, the weather's changing, and implementing yoga into your lifestyle is definitely a healthy because it's going to increase your flexibility and decrease any compression within your spine. So lately we've been working and talking on sciatica pain and decompression of spinal nerves and how yoga can implement on your health as well, breathing and balance and posture. This plays a major role in staying lifted. And posture plays a major role in how we stand, how we interact. We're always on our phones, and we don't know that that actually hinders us because we're looking down. So that, you don't want a crook neck. And so stretch daily, okay, guys? That's the key. I'm telling you this because I'm learning, and I've been dealing with sciatica issues, and it's getting better. I've been receiving tips from people and also doing my own personal research, which is awesome because who wants to be paralyzed? And it's no cure. And who wants to take opioids or be hooked up to a machine or have to take freaking muscle relaxers and fall asleep all day? No one. That's not the life to live. We want to stay lifted. We want to be mobile, climbing mountains physically and mentally. So cut the bullshit out of your diet because what we eat ultimately plays a major role in how our body functions and how we feel. And in the longevity of our life, we eventually start breaking down if we keep eating bullshit. So cut the bullshit and you eliminate the bullshit. Start putting healthy things into your body. Start making healthy practices. And that way you will increase your health, increase your flexibility, increase your knowledge and your diet and what is good for you and what is not good for you. Because at 20 or 30, you don't want to be immobile because you're just lazy or you don't have the passion or the motive or the desire to actually do more research and find how you can live a healthier lifestyle by just eliminating bullshit. That's the key. That's what our show's about. That's what we're rocking, staying healthy, staying motivated, and just learning, uplifting ourselves and uplifting other people. Okay, I woke up one day and I was literally paralyzed. So I'm passionate about this because I'm like, I'm too young to be paralyzed. And I'm too young to be dealing with bullshit health and going to the doctor and they don't care. Like you go to the hospital and they just want to hand you Tylenol or they just want to tell you, oh, it's okay. It's not okay if you have not felt your foot or you can't stretch or use the bathroom or just do simple tasks like cook. Like cooking, sitting, anything that is normal that you wouldn't think that would be, an obstruction to your day has hindered you from living happily. So you have to just be blessed and thankful for each day, whether no matter where you are, no matter how much money you have, no matter, what you're driving, if you have a leg, if you're in a wheelchair, because someone else's situation is worse than yours. So every day you can wake up, and when you do wake up, it's a blessing. So all you can do is be thankful and motivate yourself to do more and be more. Stay lifted. That's what life's about. So I'm going to take a lighter break so I can find my lighter and get some water, but just think about some of those things. Check out the last show so you can update on the nutrients and vitamins. I'll have a short list, a refresher when we come back, but just to let you know, all of those vitamins have multiple benefits other than the ones that I can list off the top of my brain or other than the ones that I have researched. There are far many more benefits that would help you, and everyone's body works differently to absorbing the amount of vitamins and nutrients because it all plays a part in your diet, what you're eating and what you're drinking. You want to eliminate as much milk products as possible, anything with milk, because milk is going to hinder your body from actually absorbing nutrients and food properly. And milk is also going to create mucus. And we all know that mucus is the deriving factor of all diseases. So stay lifted when it comes to enriching yourself in knowledge, and stay lifted in just researching. Smoke a blunt. If you don't smoke a blunt, drink some tea. Peace.
Roll up, I don't know, man. Come on, man.
You gotta be kidding me.
Man, I'm trying to get a job, man.
Get out of here.
For real.
Roll up Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday. Let's get blunted. Roll them Dutchess, swishing backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll up Friday. It's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese, they ask me where I'm from. I love it. Good morning, yeah, time to wake and bake. Roll up left to right. I'm taking Dutchess to the face. I make magic, bitch. I roll blunts, eyes closed. Drawer full of backwoods, lighter broke, don't use the stove. Roll up all week, every day like deja vu. When I'm high, I like to watch the haters. I got a clear view. Blast off spaceship. Hell no, you can't hit this. I scraped up all my pennies. You did not put in on this. Roll up Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday. Let's get blunted. Roll them Dutchess, swishing backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll
optimals, I'm choking. Rolling up some really good trees, I'm burning it down with my folks. When I inhale, it hits my throat, make me choke, all for more. The only time a nigga don't smoke is when I'm dead, that motherfucking broke. But I got my pokes and my lighters, I'm pulling all nighters. With little shorty around the way who keep that fire. Committed to marry until I die. I'm in the sky looking down on you. You blowing that bad, we blowing that blue. While you coughing all soft like you had a cold. I'm out my chair like I had the flu. I roll up.
Monday, roll up. Tuesday, roll up. Wednesday, let's get blunted. Roll them Dutchess, swishes backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up. Thursday, roll up. Friday, it's the weekend. Let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese. They ask me where I'm from. I love it. Roll up. Monday, roll up. Tuesday, roll up. Wednesday, let's get blunted. Roll them Dutchess, swishes backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up. Thursday, roll up. Friday, it's the weekend. Let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese. They ask me where I'm from. I love it.
Hold on. What? Oh, fuck. What you done did? Did I fuck up? Yeah. Am I back on it? Can I goddamn get back on it? Hold on, nigga. Where the weed at? Where the weed at? Yeah, go ahead. Where the weed at? Yeah.
You so high, leaning left to right, look like you doing a Dougie. That's real gas, stink bomb. Mary Jane love me, that's why all the bitches love me. And they love my scent. They like cashmere that you smoking, it's all in my hair. Roll up, Monday, roll up. Tuesday, roll up. Wednesday, let's get blunted. Roll them Dutchess, swishes backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up, Thursday, roll up. Friday, it's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese, they ask me where I'm from. I love it. Roll up, Monday, roll up. Tuesday, roll up. Wednesday, let's get blunted. Roll them Dutchess, swishes backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up, Thursday, roll up. Friday, it's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese, they ask me where I'm from. I love it.
Twizzy Tway. You and that goddamn monkey music.
BMF cash,
Yo, what up? Who that?
keep cushion.
Yeah.
We in here,
You know.
vibing.
Right.
I was running in the walls, yeah, my blind days with no shades on, couldn't see the sun rays. Had the brush in my hand, couldn't paint the picture. So lost in thought, hope you staying with me. Jumped off the porch with no shoes on, straight in the mud, white soul's gone. Now in the product Benz with no new friends, smoking hella weed with my Dominicans. Tim's fresh as fuck with the butter skins, olive green sweats. I'm a champion, piggy ring grill, check the clarity. I mean clarity, damn rapper weed. I need cash and guns, please pass the cheese. Put back what you say, honey please. Fully loaded lime, lemon squeeze. I mean fully loaded 9. Shit real. On a Sunday at church you can get killed. On a Sunday at church you can get killed. On a Sunday at church you can get killed.
Back against the wall, I'm a grinding motherfucker out. Pussy ass niggas talking shit till you shut their mouth. Got my paper up on the milk and the cheese route. You can drink the Kool-Aid, nobody touch the clam chowder. Niggas playing both sides, Tommy Silver talking power. Back the thing up, MTV news on the hour. Sold a half a chicken and a motherfucking fish fry. Sandwich back to half a babies, not to see my kids cry. Never seen my bros cry till I see my pops die. Wax in tobacco leaf every time I get high. Still black flag, rep until I damn die. Marshall E came home, still let the beans fly. Switched up the money and the business to the same guy.
All right, and we're back with some Teddy facts. So it'll be great if anyone comes. Teddy has over 13 books, all right? We're just going to start with 5 of his books. And if anyone can come in next week and either they can bring a book or they could tell me some info on one of Teddy's books, then they'll get a prize. It's like, that's what we're going to do all December. We're dropping Teddy books, Teddy knowledge. We're doing book drive. So we want people to come and donate books for the kids, for the community, and they will be donated to Ward 7 and 8 because I feel like that's the wards that really need books. That's where I used to reside, and I mean, kids really need to read more books. Adults definitely need to read more books because that would encourage the kids to read more. But there's so much uplifting knowledge, and it's a lot of bullshit on TV. So let's cut the bullshit out and let's increase. I mean, we can pull up some PBS, Teddy, anything, but books, 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 books. So after my rant on books, Teddy Roosevelt, The Naturalist, is a great book because we all know that Teddy was all about preservation. So if we're talking about preservation, that's cutting out the bullshit. Teddy wouldn't believe in all of these pesticides and all of this bullshit that they putting on the foods and the plants that's hindering and messing with the economy and the ecosystem. The ecosystem is what I mean, not the economy. It's messing with the economy too because, I mean, the E. coli on the everywhere and every time you look around, peanut butter or this or this or that. Well, if they would stop for real, excuse my French, because I was going to say a cuss word, but now I'm not going to say it. But if they would cut the bullshit out, if they would cut the BS, then we wouldn't have to worry about all of these problems in our health system or in the food system or in Big Pharma, okay? Because it's a source, but our problem is to our lack of knowledge and lack of caring, okay? We have to have more compassion, and we really have to stand for something other than bullshit. We play all day, but let's be real, okay? Teddy wasn't like that. He was bully. He was for the people and for the facts. So, another great read of Teddy, if you want to, learn something. The River of Doubt. Teddy was great on quotes, and the River of Doubt was how so many people, really disliked Teddy. They didn't like his views. They didn't like how he moved, and he didn't care. Who cares? He was happy. Stay lifted. I love Teddy. He was the best. So the River of Doubt was a great book. Sometimes I touch on it when I talk about the Rio Roosevelt because he talks about his excursion in that book. And then also the Wilderness Hunter because he was a great hunter. I didn't read that book though. I wrote The Island of Roosevelt, The Rise of Theodore Roosevelt. It's just so many great books on Roosevelt. But the PBS was a great episode. If you just want to start there, if you're a more visual person, start there. You will fall in love with Roosevelt yourself, Bully. We need more progressives. Bring back that party. I can only do but so much. I'm one person. So let's all work together. If you know something, teach me. I'm here as a vessel trying to bring the knowledge that I know as I'm learning. That's what it's about. So we're going to stay lifted on those Teddy facts, and we're going to move on back to our nutritional knowledge. So, we all know that if we continue to drink milk, that it inhibits our system in creating calcium, or actually absorbing calcium and phosphorus. So you have to have enough amount of sodium within your system to absorb, or enough equilibrium. So your body is constantly fighting to find balance, okay, between the environment and the foods that we eat and the radiation and the different chemicals that are around us. This all plays a major part in how we're absorbing these vitamins. So last week we talked about vitamin absorption and how we could increase those vitamins and how we could take more vitamins within a day, or we could just eat those leafy green vegetables and the proper foods in order to get the vitamins that we need.
What's happening?
So last week we did, so if you're a smoker, we all know the great tea or herb to take would be sea moss or mescaline. You can find some great herb shops throughout DC. We have downtown if you want to go to Chinatown. And you can just ask them, what is a great, you know, flu? Like, I don't want to take the flu shot. I want to take something natural, something that's going to give me a cleanse around this time to fight colds and this weather. You can ask them in any type of herbalist shop. We have right here on Georgia Avenue. We have Union Market, which has a great herb and spice shop. And then DuPont Circle. It all depends on where you want to travel and get your herbs or get your knowledge about how you can increase your vitamins and fight the weather. Because remember we said no flu shot. We believe in herd immunity. That's what we were looking for, herd immunity. We're not driving through, no one-stop drops, putting out our arm, taking the flu shot. We don't need that. It's crazy.
No Walmarts.
No Walmarts. No.
No Walgreens.
No Walgreens. All you need is honey, cayenne, garlic, ginger. You know, your herbs, your echinacea.
No echinacea. No CVS. I'm saying CVS is on the corner of my block.
That's great.
And, I could use one of them.
That's great. So out of all the people that died last year from the flu shot, all of them had the flu shot except for one.
CVS.
One person that died last year, that was the only one that did not take the flu shot. So, I mean, those are the statistics. I'm just saying, they say I've never taken the flu shot in my life. I haven't even given it to my child.
Ever.
I believe in herd immunity. If enough of y'all believe in it and that's what y'all want to do, you take it, I'll be safe. I'll continue with my honey. So we want to save the bees, okay? Honey is natural, and it's a way that you can test fake honey, okay? Because honey is not supposed to dissolve like in cold water. It's supposed to have an actual honeycomb effect when you put it in the water. So I'm learning a lot of things, and it's not supposed to turn into like plasticky. That means it's synthetic fibers in your honey. You're also supposed to wash those apples off with hot water, warm water, and then they say you can do it with apple cider vinegar wash to rinse off that wax before you put it in your body, because our body does not break down wax because it's synthetic fibers. So it gets caught up in our arteries, in the lining of our hearts, and so many other things, and enables us to function properly and absorb our proper nutrients. So stay strong. Check last week's show so you can find out about all of those great herbs and vitamins that you can take. Start with your basic multivitamin and just educate and uplift yourself. Know that honey is a natural antiviral, antibacterial. Like, it's amazing. You can add other things to it. You can take a teaspoonful of it, eat your garlic, like whole garlic is also amazing for fighting immunity, especially around this time. You can make teas if you don't want to take it like that. Turmeric, ginger is also going to decrease inflammation and, phlegm and mucus throughout your body. So that's what it's all about, awareness and learning what is good for you and what works for you. So, other things, in choosing more alkaline foods, you should know this improves the overall health of your body, and it leaves an acidic ash, including protein and sulfur. These components, because protein and sulfur are considered acidic in certain amounts. So while you alkaline your body, you're going to be having higher intake of calcium, magnesium, potassium, and things like chlorophyll that are going to mimic your blood and water plasma. Remember that chlorophyll is the plant's membrane, and it's actually the same as our blood and would be the best to cleanse any type of parasites or any viral or bacterial.
So it's like alcohol you could drink, basically.
Pretty much.
I got you.
Yeah, it's just like you just drink it, you just add it to your water, and it's going to cleanse. And they say after 14 days of taking chlorophyll, all you take is 1 tablespoon in your water a day, then you would have cleansed your body and like reset your liver and kidneys. So this is something that you should incorporate within your diet, even with this once a month, or if you actually start doing it on a monthly basis, or sticking it throughout your livelihood would be the best thing.
Your urina's gonna change colors too, so don't get like alarmed.
Yeah, don't freak out because it's gonna be crystal clear after a while, but you're gonna see major changes in your energy levels. At first, you're gonna feel weird and start to actually be cranky and kind of snap and go crazy. So just tell your friends, hey, I'm going through a purge.
I'm on
because
one.
really that's what it is. It's not that, but it's your body and the chemicals are starving, and your brain is literally like getting these different triggers from the different muscles in your body, and the actual parasites are dying in your body. So those are sending toxins to your brains and to your organs, and it's a good and bad thing, but that's why you have like that spike of like angriness and you want to snap, but it only lasts for like a week. So you're fine, and just think of it in a good way, because who wants all these bad things living in them and interrupting their life and how they function? Okay, so just do that. After a month, you'll totally reap the benefits physically, mentally, like your skin, how you interact, how you can think, your clarity. And that's what it's about. Finding your time to meditate, your space. Remember, love yourself, uplift yourself every day. We need that quiet time. We need to speak to ourselves and manifest greatness and listen to what our heart truly desires and what the universe and what we are trying to bring forth. Positive things, positive and passion over everything, over the bullshit. For sure. Yes. So just keep that in mind when you think about alkaline in your body. Remember, the blood is slightly alkaline with the pH between 7.35 to 7.45. Anything over 7.5 is acidic. Our stomach is very acidic with a pH of 3.5 or below. So it can break down our food. But remember, we don't want to drink. If our stomach is already acidic, why would you want to drink things that are very acidic, that are going to counterbalance? And we want to know why we're bloated or our stomach is doing backflips. We have put like grease,
chicken box.
Yeah. We put the 4-for-4 meal in, and we thinking that it's cheap.
You're not supposed to feel like that when you're done eating. You're supposed to be like, oh, shit. Oh.
Yeah, all of that grease is going into your acidic stomach with soda, and the artificial starch in our body does not know what's going on. So it is going haywire.
It's rejecting the shit. You got to listen to your body. It's talking to you. When you go to certain restaurants and your body's doing crazy shit when you leave there, do not go back.
No.
Do not go back. When you eat salads, your body, you brighten up. Your body be like jumping inside, like, little nigga, what you doing, little nigga? What the fuck is that?
Like, finally,
shit?
Some greens.
Greens.
Shit. Yeah. So how was everyone's, holiday? Hopefully they enjoyed, ate a lot of good vegetables, collards, kale, cabbage, all the great things. That's what our body needs to maintain. Sweet potatoes every day. I mean, people are coming up with all kind of new diet plans. This sweet potato diet, this soup diet. I mean, the grapefruit diet. Find you
work your ass out diet. That's what motherfuckers always try to find this shit around some shit. Get your ass on the floor and sit it up, and sit it up.
That too, we have to add. It's all about staying mobile. We have to add a form of exercise into our daily regimen. Because if you're not doing yoga or some sit-ups or really finding your Planet Fitness in the area, it's not good.
Remember Nerds when he caught the fly? He was like,
You just don't want to break down, for real, with back pain or sciatic issues or any because that's what will happen when you're not properly working out or moving your muscles. So just get up off the floor, get on the floor, move. There's so many different things you can do. We want to talk about alkaline in the water. So remember, we have to add lemon. You can add lime. You can add cinnamon, cucumber. Cayenne pepper is great if you want to jumpstart your metabolism. If you want to add a little honey because you want a little sweetener, or agave, which is great for the glycemic. You don't want to spike your sugars if you have sugar diabetes or any form. You're just trying to cut your sugars. Those are your great sugar substitutes. Okay, we're going to take a brief break and we'll be back.
Twizzy.
I don't know, man. Come on, man.
You gotta be kidding me.
Man, I'm trying to get a job, man.
Get out of here.
For real.
Roll up Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday. Let's get blunted. Rolling Dutchess, swishing backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll up Friday. It's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese. They ask me where I'm from. I love it. Good morning. Yeah, time to wake and bake. Roll up left to right. I'm taking Dutchies to the face. I make magic, bitch. I roll blunts, eyes closed. Drawer full of backwoods. Lighter broke, don't use the stove. Roll up all week. Every day like deja vu. When I'm high, I like to watch the haters. I got a clear view. Blast off spaceship. Hell no, you can't hit this. I scraped up all my pennies. You did not put in on this. Roll up Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday. Let's get blunted. Rolling Dutchess, swishing backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll up Friday. It's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese. They ask me where I'm from. I love it. Roll up Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday. Let's get blunted. Rolling Dutchess, swishing backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll up Friday. It's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese. They ask me where I'm from. I love it.
I'm in the clouds and I'll be smoking. On some optimals, I'm choking. Rolling up some really good trees. I'm burning it down with my folks. When I inhale, it hits my throat, make me choke. All for more. The only time a nigga don't smoke is when I'm dead and motherfucking broke. But I got my pokes and my lighters. I'm pulling all nighters with the shorty around the way who keep that fire. Committed to Mary until I die. I'm in the sky looking down on you. You blowing that bad, we blowing that blue. While you coughing all soft like you had a cold. I'm out my chair like I had the flu. I
roll up Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday. Let's get blunted. Rolling Dutchess, swishing backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll up Friday. It's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese. They ask me where I'm from. I love it. Roll up Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday. Let's get blunted. Rolling Dutchess, swishing backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll up Friday. It's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese. They ask me where I'm from. I love it.
Hold on. What? Oh, fuck. What you done did? Did I fuck up? Yeah. Am I back on it? Can I goddamn get back on it? Hold on, nigga.
Yeah,
Where the weed at? Where the weed at? Yeah, go ahead. Where the weed at? Yeah.
You so high, leaning left to right, look like you doing a Dougie. That's real gas, stink bomb. Mary Jane love me, that's why all the bitches love me. And they love my scent. They like cashmere that you smoking, it's all in my hair. Roll up Monday, roll up Tuesday, roll up Wednesday. Let's get blunted. Rolling Dutchess, swishing backwards. Mary Jane, you gotta love it. Roll up Thursday, roll up Friday. It's the weekend, let's stay blunted. And my eyes look so Chinese. They ask me where I'm from. I love it.
Smoke hydro, purple haze, kind bud, Arizona. I smoke hydro, purple haze, kind bud, Arizona. Rolling Maine, make you feel good like back in the day. When you came my way, I just wanna hold you till the end of the day.
All right.
Cooling with my man
So-
up from Earth, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. So we is chilling. That was just some new vibes. We're gonna finish this show off on that amazing tune.
Like Francis.
Mr. Larry Francis. Check him out on all streams. You know, all what do you call 'em?
He's on YouTube. He's
YouTube.
on YouTube for now.
For
Mr.
now.
Francis. It's all
Mr.
right.
Larry Francis. But no, for real. So in new news, the green rush, right? We know that medical marijuana as well as recreational is on the move throughout the United States. But Maryland is new on the dibs on our outskirts. We know we support the DMV. And they have projected to do 450 million in their first month, but they surpassed that. Like like
The
every
Negroes be
state
smoking. that
Mhm.
shh.
smoking.
They knew what they knew because they was
So-
already locking people up before they started made it legal. They was locking nickel bag, dime bag, ounce head. They put it together. We're gonna make 4.5 million.
Yeah, they put it together.
6 months.
And now they are at 700, or they're projecting to be at the end of this quarter, the end of the year, 700 million. So that's awesome in green news and green rush across the states, as well as Denver. They also surpassed their last year's sales. So we know that Denver was the top sales last year in recreational cannabis, even though Vegas passed them in like 3 months, just dusted them. I was like, dang. So it's like, really,
I mean,
get
people
on
already
board.
go to Vegas with money from around the world
Yeah.
ready to spend. Denver is like cold.
Yeah,
It's
no
not
one
really
ever
party.
goes there.
Shit spread out.
Yeah, that's
You
why
don't
I
even
have
get-
not gone to Denver
You
yet,
can't even get high in
because
the cold, my mama.
every time I thought about
hard.
going, it was cold as I don't know what. It was cold, and I don't
Always
do the
fucking
cold.
in Denver. Like you only
Yeah.
get like 3 months of warmth. I mean, I was there in like May, and I swear they had snow caps. Yeah, I was like, what in the
Yeah.
hell? Go that
Me in the
way,
cold, no
towards the
bueno.
mountains.
No like. So yeah, I'm gonna make it to Denver, but I gotta pick when it's warm. So whenever I'll make it, that's when.
July.
July's a good time.
It's hot as fuck.
Okay, yeah,
It's nice hot.
that's when I like to be somewhere when it's nice and warm. So, but we know that all you can do is do your research, stay lifted above all,
Bullshit.
and cut the bullshit. Cannabis is on the rise. It's medicine.
Black people on the rise. Oh my god.
Black people on the rise.
The human race is on the rise.
Yeah,
Woo.
human race is on the rise. We love everyone. There's no hate anywhere in my bones. I just want people to be happy. I want to uplift, and I want us to heal each other. It can be done.
In
I mean,
harmony.
in harmony.
Harambe.
Like Harambe, yes. Everybody can make it. It's enough of everything. If we just cut the bullshit and learn how to live copacetic with each other and tell the truth and be real. I mean, that's all what it boils down to. So, I mean, the government, they figuring it out, but everybody's jumping on board because they see the green in the green. So where do you stand? You have to figure it out where you stand in the green. And we're gonna
In the
depart
black.
in the black.
You dig?
Yes, because women are on the rise in business as well this year.
Yes,
okay,
y'all are, honey child. You got some hand claps over there, baby.
Clap. We gonna clap. I mean, women of all diversities, okay, are taking a stand. They're taking a move. We are staying lifted in our education, uplifting each other, and it is great. It is empowering, and that's what it's about. So we want to keep on that course. I don't know if anyone got Michelle Obama's book, but it is a good read. Definitely read more books, whether it's Michelle Obama's book, Teddy, or any book that can help you take you to the next level.
Coates.
You know, the who?
Ta-Nehisi Coates, that's my big brother.
Oh, check that out. Check that one out. What's the name of it? Tell me again.
Ta-Nehisi Coates. He's a
Ta-Nehisi Coates.
He has a few books out.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out myself.
Check it out.
Yeah. Also, check out The Journey. It's an awesome book. Turned into a movie that everyone is watching now. The kids are reading in high school, so check that out because the lady, she actually passed away a week before the movie.
For color girls. Are you talking about?
No.
Because the sister from Color Girls passed away too.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, rest in peace to her as well, because that is a tragedy, and that is a great book as well. So pick a book, pick a read. Come donate books if you've already read a book or you have a favorite book. Remember, we are donating books and giving back the whole month of December. Stay lifted and love yourself. Peace.
Giveaway coats for Coach and food drives. Don't forget them this season. People are cold outside.
Yes.
Don't forget the people that do not have.
That as well, because D.C. is one of the biggest cities of homeless and the needy. So we definitely, if you have any old coats, I know people just have things sitting around in their closet that they don't like, that they don't wear. Socks, they have dollar socks every time you go to Shoe City. So pick up a couple if you got $10 laying in the bottom of your purse, and hand them out on the corner. When people are asking for money, I got some socks for you, brother. Everybody needs socks.
Make a difference.
So that, the little things count. And that's where we want to take it to the next level. Instead of just turning our back or being uncompassionate, it's about how can you help in the little ways where it's minuscule, it's not even hurting you. And why wouldn't you want to give someone some warmth, you know? Instead of throwing it away, giving it to Goodwill, which is also a good thing because it's a tax write-off and it will be given to some needy families, or people can buy it at a discount. But actually, you can directly, physically take it to a collection of different places where homeless people stay.
Yes, for sure.
Okay, homeless shelters, those as well. Support. Much love.
Peace.
She wanna hold me down. I told her just roll it loud. And now I'm on the cloud. I look at her, I'm so proud. I told her that God is good. Told her that